tap, tap, tap. I tend to bring it up this way. Welcome back to my channel. It's Caris here if this is your first time. So today's video is going to be a highlighting video. I'm going to show you how to highlight, and also I'm going to be doing a review. I'm going to be reviewing this product. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. So this is a fab beginner makeup for people that want to highlight and don't know where to start from. Before we jump right into this video, click the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Also click the notification bell so you're notified as soon as I upload. Let's jump right into this video. I did my foundation already. I did the Huda Beauty foundation. This is the Luminous Mate New foundation from Huda Beauty. I've got that on. So the next step, you could just put powder and call it a day, but we need to highlight. And why do you need to highlight? You highlight to bring in light to your face, to the points of your face you want to highlight. We want some places of our face to be a bit more bright. So you can see the foundation is made everywhere quite flat. So my face is looking quite flat. Highlighting will bring the highlight to the T-zone area, my nose, make my nose look pointed, to make my forehead a bit standing out, and make under the eyes a bit more there. So it's just to bring attention to this part of my face. I'm going to highlight under my eyes just to brighten it a bit, and then I'm going to highlight my tip of my nose, the bridge area, just to make it more pointed. And then I'm going to highlight my forehead because I just want dimension to my face. And then I'm going to highlight here as well, which is my chin. Yeah, I'm going to show you what this concealer looks like. I just love their packaging. I'll just show you this side. Concealer is a multi-use concealer, multi-use, so it's a super coverage one, and it's multi-use, so meaning you can use it for different purposes. You can use it to conceal your spots, you can use it to contour, and you can use it to highlight, which is why I want to use it today. And you can use it to retouch. It claims to have coconut water, which is fantastic. It claims to have apple rose, and then it claims to have hyaluronic acid, which is a fantastic skincare benefit. And it says it's hydrating, it's long wearing, photo friendly, non-comedogenic. This is what it opens up as. I'm just going to open it just to show you what it looks like. This concealer comes in 15 ml, which is really in the middle between a concealer and a foundation, so it's super big, really nice. I love Too Faced packaging. Really on point. It's got the Too Faced logo here. I got the shade Butterscotch, and the back says the 4 use it's for to contour, to conceal, contour, highlight, and to retouch. I'm just gonna open it up. This is what the pump is looking like. Really nice big doe applicator. It's an oil-free formula. It says it's beautiful. Says it's a hydrating concealer that provides undetectable coverage, helps to hide the appearance of dark circles and also lines and wrinkles. It says gives a smoother, more youthful appearance. All good stuff. So this retails for £25. Like I said, it comes in 15 ml. So I'm just going to jump right into application. I'm just going to apply it under my eyes. So this is how you would highlight your face. So under your eyes here, you're just tapping a bit like so. Here as well. Ooh, I like the consistency. It's really wet. Let me just have a smell. It's got like an odd scent. Not proper, like it's not like a perfumey type of scent. It's not unpleasant, but I don't really like a scent. But it doesn't smell bad or anything. I'm gonna highlight here as well. Like I said, I'm gonna highlight my forehead. Tend to do hair as well, my cuticle area, just to bring more light to that area of my face. I'm just dabbing a bit more hair. Feels really nice. I like the way it's creamy. It doesn't feel watery. It's a nice creamy consistency. So I'm gonna blend out this concealer with a sponge. This is my Root Technique sponge. I washed it yesterday, so it's not very damp and it's not too dry. So I'm gonna use this to blend my nose first. Actually, let me blend hair first. I start here, and a tip in blending is to blend the edges before you get to the main. So you blend around that, and then you blend the the main part here. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my mirror. Then you blend here, and what you do is to tap. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. I'm gonna tap here. First, I'm gonna do my forehead side. I'm just gonna do the edges first. Then I'm gonna go in like so. Tap, tap, tap. So I'm not like dragging it because I want it to stay in one place. I want it to stay here, so I'm not dragging it. I'm just tapping it in the same position because I don't want it to move too much. And I'm tapping my nose as well. Tap, tap, tap. On the sides of this one as well. Wow, I'm liking the way this concealer is just blending out. It's blending out so seamlessly, guys. Like, wow. I'm gonna blend out the sides as well. So you don't just go straight under the eyes and just start blending. It's good to blend the sides. It's because it just lightens it. It's easier to blend the side. Then I blend the sides as well. I tend to bring it up this way as opposed to doing it this way. Sometimes I do it that way, but it's just better to kind of keep it contained in this location. Then I'm gonna go under the eyes here. I look up when I blend under the eyes because when you look down and blend, you're not reaching the lines. So if you want the lines properly blended, you need to look up, then you blend. Really like this concealer. It's got a nice full coverage and it's really creamy. I'm gonna blend the other side. This is what the concealer is looking like so far. I really love this concealer so far. Yeah, so this is how just to blend the highlight. So what I'm gonna do now is go in with my foundation sponge or brush. I use this for my foundation. And I'm gonna kind of blend the line between my concealer and the foundation. So literally I'm trying to make sure there's no line of demarcation. Gonna do my nose as well. So I'm pressing the foundation brush like so. I'm just going here. So what I'm trying to do is melt the line between the concealer and my foundation. Okay, so when you don't blend it, it looks really harsh. When you blend it, it kind of melts the foundation and the concealer together. Now I'll do my forehead as well. And I tend to kind of switch the sponge, you know, the concealer sponge. I switch it to its side where there's no product at all, and I blend as well. Sometimes I do that first before I go with the foundation. This is like the empty side with no product, and I'm just using it to further blend it so it's really not to stack the lines. Going back with the side where there's a product, which is why I used blending earlier. I'm just blending the side. Because you don't want to take out the concealer shade as well. So far so good. I'm really loving this concealer. Now you've highlighted, you've blended. The next thing is to set it in place, because if you don't set it, it's gonna go all over, it's gonna crease, it's gonna just come out. So it's best to set. I'm gonna be using this to set my highlight. This is the Makeup Revolution setting powder. This is in the shade Lace. Before I set, I blend, then I set. Okay, so I blend, then I set. Just watch what I do, because if you don't blend, it's just gonna crease. And now you can't just set it with, you can't just set the crease with powder. You've got to blend it as well, because I've been talking, so it's kind of creased a bit. So I need to blend under the eyes before I set it. It's creased already, so if I just put the powder there, I am setting the crease, and I don't want to do that, because my face is going to be creased all, all day. So you blend first before you set. So I'm not going to do any talking now. I'm just going to go in with my sponge, blend, go in with the powder, and then I'm going to set. Okay, so I've kind of set this side. I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna set the rest. I'm gonna set here. You don't need to blend too much here because there's no crease here, so you don't need to blend too much on this side. So I'm just setting it with powder now. I'm gonna set my cupid bow area because I did highlight that area. Forehead. I blended my concealer to this side of my nose, so I'm just gonna set as well. I try not to bake. Some people bake under the eyes. I try not to bake. I just tend to set it with powder. I do my smile lines as well. I tend to put a bit on my nose because I really want my nose to stand out. I'm just gonna put more on my forehead area. So some people tend to bake, i.e. they put a powder on the face to sit for like 10 minutes or more. I won't be doing that because I don't like baking. It gives a dry look to the face sometimes. I do bake sometimes, but this is a beginner makeup one, so it's really, I'm not gonna be baking today. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. This is really literally how to highlight. You put a concealer under the eyes and you blend and then put a powder on top. This is really how to highlight your face. I really like this concealer, guys. This Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I really like the coverage. I like the way it just blended nicely under my eyes. You know, it says it's hydrating. It doesn't feel heavy. Feels really nice. I'm gonna kind of set the rest of my face. So if you remember, I put on my foundation, then I highlighted my face, and just to make sure your face stays in place, it's good you set it. So I'm gonna be setting with my L'Oreal True Match powder in N9. Literally gonna dip into my powder, and I'm gonna set the other areas where I didn't highlight. Just set the rest of my face where I apply the foundation, because you don't want to set the middle parts and leave the other part. You need to set the rest of your face because you want it to be in place all day. So I'm setting the rest of my face with this powder. Just further sculpts the nose up because I'm not going to be doing contouring today, so technically I might contour with my powder as well. So that's kind of how to highlight. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and I'm gonna come back to let you guys know my thoughts on this product, and also I'm gonna do a wear test on this product today. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. I've completed the rest of my makeup. This concealer is just blended in so nicely with every other thing I've applied. I applied a bit of blusher and I've just bronzed my face a bit, then a bit of highlighter and my lippy as well. In terms of my views on this concealer, it's really nice. Full coverage concealer. I like the feel so far. Doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey. In terms of what it claims to do, it says it's a hydrating concealer. I would say yes, it's really hydrated. It doesn't feel dried. My under eyes doesn't look like dried up or anything. It feels really comfortable. It says it's long wearing. We're gonna do a wear test today to see how long wearing it is. It does give a smooth, youthful appearance like it claims to do here. Is it what the hype? So far it is what the hype. I can see what the hype is about. It's really a nice blend, especially when I blended it just blended like a dream. That to me, it's amazing. So really liking it so far. I'm just gonna wait for the rest of the day. It does say it's a long wear, you know, so we're gonna see how long wearing it is after 8 hours. So I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. I'm gonna come back to let you know how this concealer holds up. It's the end of the day and this is after 8 hours, guys. The concealer really held on really nicely. So is it what the hype? I do think it held on really nicely. I'll just look closely at the concealer. I'm just gonna use my mirror here and just look a bit close at it. So I'm just looking at my mirror, guys. So under the eyes looks really nice. It's not settled into the smile lines. It's just into my lines. It's 8 hours now, guys. So it's just past 8 hours, and I think it's held on really nicely. Obviously my lines under the eyes are still visible, but nothing dramatic. It's held on really nice. It's not disappeared. It's not faded out or anything. It's kind of settled slightly into the lines, but not very obvious, really lightly. So let me just go through what this foundation claims to do. So according to the website, this is an oil-free, beautiful, hydrating concealer. I think it's hydrating because it doesn't feel like I've got anything on. It looks soft and nice. It feels comfortable. And also it says it's undetectable coverage. It's a good coverage and it hides dark circles, lines and wrinkles. It did cover up my dark circles and it covered up my lines actually. So I would say yes to that. It helps replenishes the skin moisture. So it really felt comfortable, guys. It says it brightens the boosts the skin radiance. I really like it. I like the way it feels. It looked a bit radiant as compared to my other concealers, so I would say yes to that. It gives a smoother, more youthful appearance for flawless skin. To be fair, I think it is, I like it. I really like it. I like it. So in terms of what it claims to do as well, it says it's a natural finish and natural finish concealer. Yeah, it didn't look too heavy. So it felt and looked natural. Yes, I would agree with that. Says it provides a maximum coverage. Yeah, I would definitely say this is a full coverage concealer. Bearing in mind that this is after 8 hours, so it's not settled in too much into my lines, under my eyes. It's still fresh. I can rock this for another 4 hours or so. So it definitely is long wearing as well. And I like the fact that it's 15 ml, so it's a lot in here, so I won't, you won't run out of this too fast. That's really good. So for the price, 15 ml, this is a fantastic concealer to have, considering the fact that some other concealers that are less in terms of the size or the product in it, they are more expensive or about the same price. So I really do love this concealer. So yeah, that's kind of my view and my review on the concealer. I hope you found this video helpful, especially the part on how to highlight and of course this review. Don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up if you did. Also click the subscribe button down below. Join the family. I'll really appreciate it. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you're notified when I upload. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.